Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Berry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Taking a look at Detroit.
Well, they don't have any time to waste. It's a quick series. The time to act is now. If they don't bring their A game tonight, it's all over for them, plain and simple.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Duren. And the dump by Duren.
Duren, one of the league's most powerful players. He doesn't mess around close to the basket.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. And when I brought up Chris Paul, Coach marveled at his leadership, saying he's a heck of a player and a natural-born leader. Few players in the history of the game have been able to command an offense and a locker room the way that CP has throughout his career. Coach has nothing but respect for the future Hall of Famer. EA?
Okay, thanks, Allie.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Duren. Cunningham looking it over. Back to Duren. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Devin Booker.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
You look at the Spurs. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
Right side, Williams. It's Dort on the wing. Caruso, left side. On the wing, Caruso. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam!
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Driving in. And here's Cunningham outside. Rebound by San Antonio. Outside Booker. Over Williams. Out to Leonard. Drills it from deep.
And, of course, we've seen Kawhi hit some huge shots from the corners throughout his career.
And here's Caruso outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
The three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
And this is where Cade Cunningham showing his ability to get above the rim as a point guard. This makes him special.
Leonard outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Three-pointer. No good that time. Here's Caruso. Comes up empty down low. And a deep three from Leonard. No. Good. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Spurs. And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
And Wemby using his unique perspective to find the open man.
Detroit shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That one's off. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
For three, Booker. Kessler with a rebound. Pistons trail by 3. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Oh, man, the defender bites on the up fake, giving him a clear line to the basket.
Hey, when it works, that move is just too pretty.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Booker. And he can't get that one. Good D by Kessler. And Aaron Neesmith. Picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Team second.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play.
Number 4.
Here's Anunoby. To the right side. Anunoby on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Takes a 3. Hits the three-pointer. Anunoby's got his first 3 points of the game.
Really solid in the catch-and-shoot game. Anunoby always ready to fire.
And it's Booker again missing.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Ellis. Still no points. Off target with the 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
There's Neesmith with the 3. San Antonio again can't hit. The Pistons leading. 51 seconds left to the second period. The 3. Anunoby with another miss. On offense, here is San Antonio. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Ellis' shot is off. Leonard on the wing. Barnes with it. That 3's off the mark. Here's Ellis. Count that one.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Got it up. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Detroit on top, up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. For 3, Booker. Williams grabs the board.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
He gets it in there.
Devin Booker lethal on the pull-up jump shot. Loves going to this shot when the D is not paying any attention.
Here's Ellis. Gets the three to fall. Ellis has got 5 points.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open. Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Kicks it out to Cunningham. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Out of bounds. San Antonio basketball.
Spurs trail by 3. The 3 from Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama, just too good.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Here's Ellis. He's got 5. Here's Caruso. And rejected. Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Caruso. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Caruso. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss. You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Caruso misses.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
The 3 from Wembanyama. On target from range. Wembanyama's got 10 points. Here's Caruso. Second chance shot. Here's Ellis. He's got 5. Outside Bull. 4 on the clock. Williams.
And Williams so dangerous because he's one of those guys that can get above the rim.
Leonard for 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Ellis. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Fires the 3. Leonard beyond the line. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the San Antonio Spurs, helping them space the floor. Well, what a terrific game it's been. So far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Pistons trail by 4. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Duran. Here's Anunoby. Oh, Adams with the block.
And Steven Adams just throwing that one out of the way.
So good near the hoop. Leonard.
After some spotty shooting in the first half, you can see they're gaining confidence and increasing their offensive production.
Here's Cunningham. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
Adams a screen. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Spurs.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
There's Nesmith with the three. Sinks the tray. And the Spurs lead by 7.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Oh, the fans are going wild for that one. A highlight reel moment indeed.
Back to Booker. Inside. Here's Adams. Duran with the rebound. Detroit with the ball. Dort for three. Pure from three-point range. And now just a 2-point San Antonio lead.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Cunningham. Oh, Cunningham! A highlight!
You gotta love what Kate Cunningham as a young star is bringing to this game.
Outside for Wembanyama. Nesmith on the wing. Pass to Leonard. Left side, Nesmith. Outside Booker. San Antonio again can't hit. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Booker. Booker off the bounce. And Booker throws it down.
And Booker coming through again. What a huge shot.
Now Adams. He's watched by Cunningham. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. San Antonio with the ball. The lead is 2.
That's why Devin Booker has the ball for moments just like that.
Pass to Duran. Toward outside. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Only one man back on D. There's Nesmith with the three. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. And it's an 8-point Spurs lead. Here's Dort. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
And here's Booker. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. "11 seconds left in the game. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Detroit basketball.
And that's it, folks. The San Antonio Spurs have won it all.